Welcome to another video. This is going to be a really short video. I just watched someone posted a teaching from Creflo Dollar, interesting name for a prosperity gospel thief, that taught why people lose their healings. This, of course, made me think instantly of a very simple question. Well, is there one example in Scripture of anyone losing a healing? So here's my challenge to Mr. Dollar or whoever wants to defend him. Show me one case in Scripture where Jesus Christ, the apostles, anyone, healed someone and then they lost it. And he even went so far as to say that, well, it's because they weren't given money earlier and they weren't planting the right seeds, so therefore they couldn't heal, blah, blah, blah. No. What's going on in a lot of these rallies, you need to get a book and video called The Signs and Wonders Movement Exposed. You might be able to get one, other, or both. It's a pretty old tape, but you should still be able to get it somewhere. I have 2 copies of it. It talks about the mantra type music that goes on and 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 on, and they repeat the same thing, which puts people in an altered state of consciousness. You have adrenalines, endorphins, you've got hope, you've got self-hypnosis, which even occurs at these rallies, which again, if the folks had the healing power, why aren't they cleaning out hospitals? It only seems to happen on stage. Isn't that kind of odd? Anyway, so it talks about all these things that happen, and you'll notice you never see any limbs grow out on stage. You never see people's eyes grow back. You never see anything. All you always hear about is an absence of pain that is completely explained by endorphins and other things flowing through the body when they're in a very excitable, heightened state of heightened excitement, of hope, of expectation, even as, like I said, in some cases so far as to say an altered state of consciousness that one can put themselves in when they're at these rallies. And they have this absence of pain. And then 3 days later, when the endorphins work out of your system, guess what? The pain comes back. And people think they lost their healing. No, friend, you didn't lose your healing. You never had it. Because just like salvation is eternally secure because Jesus Christ is forever interceding at the Father's right hand, this healing from this Bible, if God heals you physically, you will be healed forever. Now, you'll probably get sick again. We're all going to die. But from that thing that you were healed from, you will be forever healed. So again, the challenge stands. Scripturally, I could point that out time after time. Just read the Gospels. I don't even need to point out specific scriptures. Open at Matthew and start reading. What I challenge is to Mr. Dollar and all the other prosperity preaching thieves out there that are teaching this false thing to keep you in bondage, to keep you wrapped up, continuing to send them money and putting your false hopes in something that will never happen. Can God heal you? Yes. Will He? I have no idea. I hope He does heal you, but if He doesn't, He is sovereign. He's over everything. He is in control, and if He doesn't, there's a purpose. And I've read many wonderful testimonies of people how their diseases and sicknesses and ailments and things that they were not healed from actually guided them into the will of God and a very productive Christian life. So anyway, that's a side note to what I was saying. The point is, show me one case